Greetings, fandom. My name is Andre. In this video, I will be discussing to you about some recent news that everybody has probably heard by now. That, like, the copyright striking from Japan has started to rise up some more, and they started to make a stricter implementation of the copyright law, which I strongly believe they should. Literally the same case here from where I live, and it's considered a very sad day, a very sad moment to all of my friends who are weebos, otakus, or anyone who goes to those two sites, Kiss Anime and Kiss Manga, to get access to free anime, which is believed to be good content. I mean, I've never actually been to the site before. Good thing for me, because I don't entirely support this whole thing of the concept of piracy. I've actually already made a video before. You can feel free to check that out. I'll be leaving a link on the description below. And to all of those people who are managing this website, this site that uploads links to all of those favorite anime series by all of those weebos, those otakus out there, and I have to say that, like, I really find it generous that you're paving a way to give free access to all of those who cannot be able to stream anime legally. But you still need to know that, like, what you're doing is illegal and is against the law, and that alone could have your content taken down, which just did. And probably worse, if they find out who's managing these sites, they could probably get arrested. I mean, I know these two sites have been around for quite a long time now, and the ones that are managing them have been handling things oh so well, oh so great. But the thing is, I understand why people would resort to piracy. They would go to those sites where they would download free TV series, free movies, free anime, and all that other stuff. If one thing, it's because it's something that they cannot get easily. All right, and because it's something that they cannot get easily on where they're from, they have to find some sort of alternative way aside from the legal method, which isn't so feasible for them. And once that's done, once they've found a way, they easily just get through some of that. But what they need to know is that, like, regardless of which, it's still quite an illegal move. May it be the ones who downloaded it or the ones who uploaded it on a specific website. I mean, I'm not being a hypocrite here, but I myself have downloaded some free movies in the past, specifically Marvel and Star Wars. I'll try to get back to my movie marathon for that one, but I did promise myself that, like, I will redeem myself by purchasing those sorts of movies in a legal way, in a way that Marvel Studios and Lucasfilm will have to earn what they should be earning, because especially during this time, during a pandemic, many cinemas were closed, even our local cinema, which was closed for like so many months now, and especially the fact that like uh government officials are not really trying what they can to try to turn this whole outbreak around. Our healthcare workers are getting tired, and there's that. Uh, you have to like cut some losses, spend some money for them, because that's literally the best way to say you're supporting them. As much as you can say you're supporting them, you have to spend money for them. Uh, if you really want to support them, that's basically it. And I want to get back to the part where I said uh, the fact that it's not really accessible here, because we need to understand that like not everyone really has a debit or a credit card to use to easily get to streaming services and whatnot. Which I think there should be an alternative, and actually there is, because like, how about try to put these favorite series on discs, make be DVD or Blu-ray. You try to put them on discs one by one, and then we could try to find ways to make cinema quite accessible here, because once it really does become accessible, it's going to be very affordable, very cheap, and it won't do some damage, or it will do very little damage on your wallet. Uh, I understand that some people are like complaining it's because, oh, we don't have a credit card, oh, it's too expensive. I get that, all right? The only reason why people would tend to say it's very expensive, it's because it's quite scarce here, it's quite limited here. And so we have to find some sort of way to make it accessible. Something I would do if I was in power, I would give rise to entertainment, to cinema, to television. Try to find ways and like make collaborations with those distributor companies, Disney, Warner Bros, Universal. Try to find ways, man. Like, try to find ways to make that accessible here, and once it actually already does become accessible, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. Nobody would complain about that because it's sort of affordable already by that time, and there will have no valid reason whatsoever for people to pirate this stuff. I mean, once that time already happens, piracy will no longer be a valid thing. Not just illegal, but also invalid. Like, think about that. Like, there will no longer be a valid reason for pirates to do this because it's already accessible there. Like, sure, what if there's no credit card for me to use in order to watch these series on Netflix, on Prime Video, on Crunchyroll, and what if they could just be placed inside discs, and they can just go to a local movie store. You can just buy those discs or whatnot, and make sure they're the original they're the original discs, and it's gonna be quite accessible. It's gonna be quite fun for them because it's in a way that they can already afford, because it's already available here. And once that time comes, even if the pirates will still want to reproduce some of that stuff, there won't be a valid reason for them to do so.